Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the OCP, the Original Copycats podcast. I hope everyone had a good weekend, and that's the final week before Christmas is coming up. It's now, actually, isn't it? Yeah, because it's Monday. It's come around so quickly. That is mad. So, yeah, I was going to say, it's not long now, but yeah, it literally isn't. I don't know what I'm saying. We literally put our decorations up yesterday, which apparently is quite late according to a lot of people that I've asked. I mean, some people that I know have put their decks up in like November, which to me is quite frankly insane. But some people like go from December 1st onwards, but we've always been quite late to the party. But I kind of feel like if you have them up for too long, then you just get sick of it. Is that just me? Am I just a Scroogey Grinch? Anyway, let's kick this week off with the 8th Yule lad to visit us before Christmas. Let's go. After the events of yesterday, you were bedridden. Your head was quite painful after having smashed it against the radiator last night. You had been instructed to stay in bed for the day to make sure you were well rested. Your parents were fuming at Door Slammer for being such a prick and said that if he ever came back here again, they'd slam something of his in a door. So you were sat in bed with a good book, another of your favourites, 100 Greatest Christmas Jokes and Their Origins by Comedy Nerd. As you start to laugh at some of the jokes, your mother comes in the room. "How are you feeling?" she asks. "I've been better. I honestly don't know what happened last night. One moment he was right in front of me, and the next, I woke up on the floor." "Well, he knocked you out, love. That's what happened. Would you like some yogurt?" she asked, because she wasn't American. "Yeah, thanks," you say with a smile. It had been a relaxing day, and probably much needed after having had to deal with a bunch of weirdos every night. You listened to the gentle breeze outside, and wondered to yourself whether the Yule lad from last night would be the last. How many were there? You hoped that they didn't get any more violent than Door Slammer. All of a sudden you hear a scream from downstairs, then the shouts of your father. Crash! Bang! Smash! What the hell was going on down there? You get out of bed just as your mother comes running into your room, yogurt in one hand, a pointy red-hatted Yule lad in the other. She was raving like a lunatic, waving her arms around everywhere while the Yule lad tried his hardest to get to the yogurt in the other hand. She was knocking things off the shelves, falling into cupboards and wardrobes as she tried to control the situation. All the while, the Yule lad was making weird goblin-type noises. Your father came into the room trying to rip the Yule lad off of your mother. It was swiping its hands towards the yogurt, making every effort to grab it. You snatch the yogurt from your mother, and it instantly lets go of her and lunges towards you. You dash from the room with the dairy-obsessed dickhead right behind you. You can hear its rabid breathing on the back of your neck as you sprint down the stairs into the kitchen. You know the yogurt yob is directly behind you, so you whip to the right and he slides past you, unable to grip on the slippery kitchen floor. He crashes into a cupboard, which gives you just enough time to open the back door and throw the yogurt out into the cold, dark night. The Yule lad rushes towards you as you step out of the way and let him run out into the snow. You slam the door shut with the force of Door Slammer and watch as the yogurt-loving Yule lad licks away at the splatter outside. So this was Skyr Gobbler. And Skyr apparently is like a yogurt, but it's also apparently more of a soft cheese or something. So I went with yogurt. Sue me. I hope this was entertaining for you. Join me again tomorrow when we'll be discussing the 9th Yule lad that will come and visit you on your very strange farm. See you tomorrow. Bye. Anyway, let's kick off. Fucking hell. So you were sat in bed with a good book, another one of your favourites, 100 Greatest Christmas Jokes and Their Origins by Comedy? Oh my god. So you were sat in bed with a good book, another one of your favourites, 100 Greatest Christmas... God's sake. I've been better. I honestly don't know what happened last night. One moment he was right in front of me in the door. Nope. You get out of bed just as your mother comes running into your room, yogurt in one hand, a pointy... She was raving like a lunatic, waving her arms around... Oh, God. You get out of bed just as your mother comes running into your room, yogurt in one hand, a pointy red-hatted Yule lad... You get out of bed just as your mother comes running into your room, yogurt in one hand, a pointy red-hatted Yule lad in the other. She was raving like a Why?